Hey guys, so very recently patch 1.2.0.2 was released, aka the Treasure Key patch. Let's quickly go over the notes and talk about what has changed. So first, let's go over the hot topic, which is treasure keys. A lot of people were frustrated at the drop rate, and rightfully so, even despite the rewards being kinda and not really worth it. So what has Bungie done? Well, first, the first wanted fallen bounty completed each week now gives a guaranteed key. Next, they greatly increased the drop rate of keys in the small chests at the end of Prison of Elders, and increased the chance of them dropping in the ether chests out in the wild. They also fixed the ability to go back to the same ether chest multiple times per key. You cannot do that anymore. I mean, well, you can, but anytime you go back to pick up the chest after the first time, you're just not going to get anything. Speaking of which, some changes were made to the ether chests beyond the fix to looting them multiple times. First, they no longer give ammo consumables. They will now give a small amount of Queen's Wrath reputation when opened, and now have a small chance to give tokens of flight, identity, and judgment. Speaking of the tokens, they can now be dismantled for House of Judgment reputation, but not really a lot. Only 10 reputation per token, but this is affected by Nightfall, so make it 12. I wouldn't mind seeing that being bumped up to something like 25 or something. 10 reputation is pretty weak, but hey, it's better than just throwing them away. Next, we have some Prison of Elders tweaks. As I said earlier, treasure key drop rates were greatly increased from the small chests. The class item now drops from the level 32, level 34, and level 35 queen chests. I think it was only a level 34 or level 35 drop for a little while, and they didn't really drop that often, so that's a very good change, especially because, well, I think they look really cool. They fixed the bug where the ship, the Hildian Seeker, would not drop from the Skolas chest under certain circumstances. That's good. They fixed a bug in which the Elder Cipher did not drop if your bounties were full, which I talked about in yesterday's video. Note that if it happened to drop for you but your bounties were full, you just gotta go get it again. Bungie is not gonna give you another one. There's also a bug right now where people are getting 2 ciphers in one boss kill. That is very much a bug. Some nerfs to fights happened as well, namely the Quodron fight. Quodron's gaze damage was reduced by 25%, so that's the damage while you take inside the detainment field, and the Jailbreaker buff got an even bigger damage increase, another 100% on top of already what it was. I don't think these were the main issues that needed fixing in the fight, but these changes should make the fight and the mechanic a little more forgiving to newer or under-leveled players. Some other things, the Trials of Osiris emblems were not being sent to the Postmaster if your emblem inventory was full. That has been fixed. Passage coins can now be dismantled, and the weekly heroic was not giving out engrams as rewards. This has now been fixed, although the tooltip in-game won't display the engrams as a possible reward, but they should still drop now. Finally, the best for last, ammo consumables now stack to 100. Although the main reason that was a problem was because of chest farming, which is no longer possible to do, and the ammo consumables were removed from the chests anyway. Still, yay. Those are your patch notes. Pretty small patch, but a very, very good patch nonetheless. A lot of the problems with the treasure keys were addressed, some quality of life fixes here and there. Very happy with this patch overall, and I imagine plenty of you will be as well. That's all I have for you on patch 1.2.0.2. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.